This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County,
your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss! The Union Scotties, it's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. Here's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McKay makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
His Monitis works through Rinson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. That's recovered. And did they get her? They did!
We had wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from North Allegheny High School. It's high school basketball on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Tonight, it's number 2 Newcastle versus number 3 Central Catholic in the WPIAL 6A semifinals as we get ready for tonight's championship tournament as it continues here on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Hi again, everyone. I'm Tim Continental. I'm with James Dawson. We get ready for tonight's matchup. And boy, we got a great one here for us as we're going to see two of the best here in the 6A take on each other.
You got Newcastle, who has made the semifinals in 15 of the last 16 years, looking to make a return trip to the Peterson Event Center where they were a year ago. You have Central Catholic, who's trying to take that final step. They've lost in the semifinals each of the last 2 years, Tim, both to the 1 seed Upper St. Clair. They're just happy to see them on the opposite side of the bracket, but that means instead of playing their section co-champions in the WPIAL semifinals, they have to take on the Section 1 outright champion Newcastle Red Hurricanes. 22-1 on the year of the Canes, 21-2 on the year are the Vikings of Central Catholic. This is going to be a barred murder, as is the other semifinal on the NFHS network. That's going to be covered by our crew over there. That's Seneca Valley against Upper St. Clair, so we'll keep you updated on that one throughout the course of this evening as well. But this is going to be a great battle, a defensive battle. This may be a first to 40 wins, the way these two teams play defense. In fact, on average, just 36 points per game in Class 6A basketball, Tim. That's what Central Catholic is allowing on the year. Newcastle, one of the top 2 offenses in all of 6A. Something's got to give tonight.
Well, it's going to be a challenge for both these two schools. We'll see how it all turns out here as we get ready for tonight's play here on Lawrence County SportsNet. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
And let's join our PA announcer with tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Crane Room Grill.
Senior number 10, Danny At guard, 6'1", senior number 14, Christian Williams. And at forward, 6'5", senior number 24, Owen Canfield. Users and coaches for the Vikings are Jeremy Lincoln, Kyle Goldman, Josh Reeder, Wayne Chris, and Tom Farmers. Head coach for Central Catholic is Brian Urso. And now introducing the starting lineup for the second seeded Newcastle Hurricanes. Back on the 5'9" freshman, number 1, Marina Brown. At guard, 6'2" sophomore, number 12, Kyle Cox. At forward, 6'2" senior, number 32, Jaden Schaefer. At guard, 5'9" senior, number 10, Chase Lemon. And at Florida, 6'4" senior, number 2, Damian Harrison.
And that is tonight's Crane Room's starting lineup. Hungry after the game? Kitchen's open till 10:30 tonight. Select apps on special. It's post-game tradition at the Crane Room. And also, let's take a quick look at tonight's Impact players. Brought to you by Nick's Auto Body. From scratch to dents to major repairs, Nick's Auto Body, located on South Mill Street in Newcastle.
Well, for the Canes, it's going to be Damian Harrison. I think not only from outside the arc where he's been lethal, 63 points on the year. I want to see him crash the boards. I'm looking for a double-double for him tonight. And it's all about Enzo Khalil. Had a double-double in the quarterfinals. He's averaging just shy of a double-double on the season. The 17-point-per-game scorer for the senior. Also, keep in mind the youth of Newcastle. 3 seniors, but a lot of underclassmen that are going to be playing big roles here tonight.
Canes control the tip. It is basketball time here from NA in the semifinals in 6A. With the ball is Harrison, top of the key to Schaefer over the right wing to Marino. Top of the key to Kai Cox, drives left side. With the right hand, goes up strong, no good. Rebound there by Schaefer. Puts it up and in for Food.
Yeah, good job to stay with it. Get underneath the hoop. Give himself a little bit of space to Schaefer on the putback. Up and in for the first bucket of the night.
Here comes Central Catholic as they bring the ball up with Stossel.
And that's big, too, because the bigs for Newcastle do not get a lot of points typically. Schaefer only averages 2 a game. He gets the first 2 of the night.
They work it down low. Spin, takes it to the hoop. Up and good. There by Cahill for his first 2 tonight.
Yeah, Enzo Khalil, he does a little bit of everything. He's the straw that stirs the drink for this Central Catholic team. Don't be surprised if you see the Canes trying to double team him a lot tonight.
Cox works himself down into the lane. Turnaround jumper against defense, was it in?
Against defense? That's a double team, practically a triple team down there, and he almost threw it over his shoulder like he was playing horse and said, hey, let's see you make that shot.
As they bring the ball up, that's Williams with it, gets it over the left side. Cahill with it now, top of the key. Drives into the lane, stops and pops at the line, and hits it from the corner for 2.
And if he's hitting those shots, look out, because he is already very difficult to defend. He just hit almost as equally a difficult a shot as what you just saw from Kai Cox on the other end. Stop, pop, and roll.
This team starts all 5 over 6 foot here. Something to keep in mind against this Canes team. Kai Cox with the ball out in the right wing. Working behind the arc, now drives in, now pulls it back out. Working down the right lane with a right hand shot, no good. Ball up in the air, pulled down by Cahill as they bring the ball back up.
Again, right on cue. Again, he averages just shy of 10 rebounds a game as well. He's the one, 6'3". He gets into the lane on offense, but also is a big factor defensively for this team.
They work it left side behind the arc. Drive there by Campfield as they give the ball back out. Over to Haller. Haller for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Graham as he brings the ball up. Graham into the lane and yes, with the foul.
It rolled off. I thought it went in too, Tim.
I saw it coming down. I said, that's going in. Yeah.
I thought it went in, and then I looked at it again, and the net never moved. It hung on the rim for about 3 or 4 seconds before finally falling off, as Haller will pick up the first foul of the game.
We are tied at 4, and at the line is Mario Graham. Graham's first shot is up and good. Graham almost a 78% free throw shooter. Shoots and hits them both. And it's a 6-4 lead here for the Canes. 5:35 remaining here in the game. Canes try to go for the steal. Picked up there by Central Catholic as they roll down the lane and put it in by Jack Stoessel for his first 2 points of the game, and it's tied at 6. Marino Graham gives it over to Lemon. Lemon gives it back out to Cox. Cox with the left hand underneath the basket shot, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch there by the Canes. Gives the ball back to Central Catholic with 5:10 remaining here first quarter. We're tied at 6. They get into Stoessel as he brings it up against Graham. Stoessel at the line now, backs it back out. Stoessel into the lane, going against Graham. Her shot taken, no good. Ball getting out. Stoessel gets his own rebound, gets it back out to Cahill. Cahill shot front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Cox. Cox on the move. Cox down the lane. Cox loses control. Cox gets it back there, gives it over to Graham. Graham will run the point from the top of the key. He'll take a three. Back of the rim, rolls no good. Rebound there by Campfield for Central Catholic.
Yeah, a little bit of a deep three there, not quite in the flow of the offense. Maybe a little bit too quick of a trigger from the freshman.
They get it back over. That's Christian Williams down with the ball. The 6'1 senior hands it back off to Jack Stoessel. Stoessel gives it go right side over to Williams. Williams inside. Get it to Cahill, top of the key. Now backs out back beyond the arc for a three. Good. Enzo Cahill now with 7 to start the first quarter. 7 or 9 points for Central Catholic by Enzo.
Yeah, step back three-pointer as well with a hand in the face. Great shot from the senior. You can see why he's the one that they're going to look to get most of the points tonight.
That is Cox going to drive down the left lane, puts it up in the air, good for 2.
At least the good news is, the pace of the game, we're midway through the first quarter and it's 9-8. The pace of the game is favoring Newcastle.
Jack Stoessel with the ball, brings the ball up. Gives it over to Heller as they work behind the arc. Now with it is Williams. Williams works into the lane. Turnaround jumper. Going to hit the front of the rim. No good. Rebound there by Harrison. Gets it out to Graham, and Graham brings it into the forecourt. Graham goes right side to Cox. Cox into the lane. Cox spins. Cox makes some room. Jumper. 6-footer. Good.
6-footer for the 6'2 sophomore. He's got 6.
It's a 1-point lead here for Central Catholic as they bring the ball up with 3:10. Haller with the ball, They get it to the left side, that's Campfield with the ball. Bounce inside to Cahill. Cahill guarded there by Harrison. Tries to make some room, goes inside, and they're going to get Harrison on the foul, on the body.
They could have gotten a push off a couple of times against Khalil, and then it looked like a pretty clean block for Harrison, but they're going to get a pushing foul against Harrison down on the block, and we're going to have a media timeout here, Tim, with 2:54 remaining in the first.
All right, let's take this timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
And welcome back here to North Allegheny as we get ready for the last 2 minutes, 54 seconds of the first quarter. Canes trail by 1, 10-9 here to Central Catholic. Number 3 seed Central Catholic, 21-2 on the season, taking on the Canes, who are 22-1. At the line, shooting 2 will be Enzo Cahill.
Shooting 2 for Central Catholic, number 3, Enzo Khalil.
Khalil puts the first one up and in.
So already 8 of the now 10 points for Central Catholic coming from the free throw line. Again, I need to make a point here. We've been told outright that there are no media timeouts in WPIAL playoff basketball games until you get to the finals. There's media timeouts here tonight, folks, so somebody's going to be getting an email from me because we were told blatantly you cannot have media timeouts, and then somebody else is able to get them and we're not.
Well, needless to say,
enough said.
We got him.
Yep.
And we're going to foul off the ball.
Khalil went plowing through a Quaylen Davis screen, it looks like, so Khalil will pick up the personal.
Vikings foul number 3, Enzo Khalil.
Khalil with the foul. That's his first. Team second. Canes will throw it in from underneath the basket.
Coach Brian Urso, his 7th year with Central Catholic, encouraging his team from the sideline.
Harrison gets the inbound, gives it over to Cox.
Not a lot of missed shots here for either team in the opening 5.5 minutes of gameplay.
Cox drives right baseline, goes underneath, throws it back out, gives it to Harrison. Harrison has the ball stolen away as they bring it back up. That was Mahan with the play. As they bring the ball back up, they give it over to Stossel. Stossel top of the key.
Yeah, Mahan just literally ripped it right away like he was going for a fumble and just took it out of the belly of Harrison after that pass out towards midcourt.
Get over to Khalil as they throw inside. That is Howard with the ball, and he loses control, gives the ball back, and that's going to hit the baseline. Go over to the Canes.
Oh, they got a foul before the loose ball out of bounds, Tim.
I see the official point.
The other official said before there was a ball out of bounds, there's a foul against Newcastle. It's going to go against Quaylen Davis. He and Jermaine Walker both checked in at the last whistle for the media timeout.
All right. With the ball is Khalil as he drives in against Cox. He gets the ball back out. They work it over to Stossel. Pull up by Khalil for 3. Good.
Hardly fair. Enzo Khalil just draining him from downtown with a hand in his face.
Yeah, it's 12 of the 14 points here for Central Catholic. 14-10 lead here for Central Catholic. Minute 25 here to play. 3-time by Graham. No good rebound there by Davis. Davis down low, throws it back out to Graham. Graham over to Cox. Cox will try a deep 3. Swishes it.
I think you can tell pretty early it's about to be the Kai Cox versus Enzo Khalil show. Cox with 9, Khalil with 12. 1 point, Central Catholic advantage.
Khalil with the ball. Bounce pass gets it over to Howard. Howard goes it back up out to Stossel. Working down inside, stolen away by the Canes. With the ball is Cox. Cox going to bring it back out and circle around. Throw cross court for Harrison. Work it over to Walker. Walker bounce pass inside. Gets it back out. They'll find Graham open for a 3. Good.
Oh, put that already down as a Maley Chiropractic play of the game nomination. Walker drives in, stops on a dime, fakes the pass. Defenders go the wrong way, and then gets it to Graham, who drains the top of the key.
Canes with a 2-point lead. Central Catholic. Stossel with the ball, girded over in the right wing. And now they give it back out to Stossel.
Down to 12 seconds remaining.
Top of the key to Khalil. Down to 6 seconds. Khalil with the ball. Drives into the lane against Walker. Gets a shot up. It's going to be short. Picked up there by Davis. Half-court shot is good. No, they're going to wave it off.
It was about 2 seconds after the buzzer. It's so loud in here, Tim, you couldn't even hear the buzzer as Graham banked it in from half court. But it's going to remain a 16-14 lead at the end of one for Newcastle.
And we'll take that timeout. You're listening to Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
8 minutes on the clock as we enter the second quarter. Canes by 2. Central Catholic inbounds the ball, gets it over to Khalil. They can work it right side. Over to Haller, gives it right back up to Stolzel. Stolzel with the ball. Gives it back over to Mahan. Mahan drives into the lane, finds Cahill on the cutter, and it's going to be blocked, but they're going to get a foul called on the Canes.
Yeah, pretty clean up top, Tim, but a lot of body, and that's going to lead in the personal.
L.B. Davis, that's his second.
But guess what? Enzo Khalil, who had 12 of the 14 in the first quarter, right back to the Parada Jones-McCree free throw line.
And the first one is going to go in with a swish.
Coming at the half, we'll have our UPMC halftime show. UPMC, 4 different Lawrence County locations. Give them a call to get your appointment scheduled.
Excuse me, it's been all end zone here for Central Catholic, and he hits both ends, and it's tied at 16. He has 14 of the 16 points here for Central Catholic.
Tied at 16 here early second quarter.
With the ball is Cox.
Now a little 1-2-2 zone it looks like from Central Catholic, so Newcastle identifying and figuring out what set they want to work in.
Graham gets it inside of Cox, finds Harrison for alley-oop, missed it. Cox gets the rebound, gets it out to Harrison for 3, misses it. Graham with the rebound, puts it up and in.
Well, the alley-oop went awry, but 4 Central Catholic players went for the offensive rebound, and it hit all 4 of their hands, somehow got in the hands of Kai Cox.
7 minutes here to play, second quarter, 18-16, Canes. They're going to bring the ball up, give it over to Mahan. Mahan gets it inside. That is, with it is Howard. Howard takes it strong, up and good.
Yeah, nice drop step for Ryan Howard to get his first bucket of the game, and that's what they're going to need. I mean, they're going to need more options than just Enzo Khalil. He's got 14, but that's a great drop step from the 6'4 senior.
With the ball is Graham for the Canes. Graham, dribble with the right hand, gives it over to Harrison, back to Graham. Graham drives down the right lane, throws outside. That's Lemon. Lemon for 3, good!
Chase Lemon, he has grown so much in that outside shot. That's become his staple this year. 34th 3-ball of the season.
Down under 6 minutes here to play in the quarter. Cahill with the ball. Cahill gonna back it back out. Get it over to Mahan. Back up to Stolzel. Stolzel gives it to Khalil. Khalil drives against Schaefer. Ball's going to be batted in the air, picked up Schaefer, rocked it away, gets it over to Harrison. Harrison on the move. Harrison with the right hand off the glass, no good. Rebound there by Stolzel.
Yeah, a lot of contact both ways. Could have called a block or a charge. I would have been okay with either one of them. The referees, I think, were kind of unsure either, so they say play on.
They work it inside, shot taken there by my man. Now good and picked up there by Lemon.
Yeah, Mahon drove in, and he was really aggressive. They're saying, we're seeing all this contact being let go. I'm going to go and initiate some contact, but that was too strong on the shot.
With the ball is Graham. Graham with the ball gives it over to Cox. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the quarter. Give it back over to Harrison, over to Graham. Graham on the right wing. Drives down the lane, has food. Left hand off the glass, good.
Quick first step, Marino Graham getting into the lane and gets the bucket. Canes by 5.
Graham has his 12 a game, already has 9. 23-18 lead here for the Canes. Here they work it over to Howard. Howard gonna find Keel underneath. Keel in the lane, takes a jumper, no good. Follows it up, puts it in.
Just hung on the rim for an extra split second, and Kai Cox basically jumped a split second too early. As a result, as we're gonna have a full timeout called by Central Catholic.
All right, let's take this timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Remind everybody, coming up at halftime is the UPMC halftime show. They'll be coming up here from North Allegheny. The Canes with the 3-point lead. Get the ball into Graham. Outside to Cox for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Central Catholic. As they bring the ball up with Khalil. Khalil with the ball, top of the key. He's going to have the ball stripped away. Picked up though by the... stripped again, and this time Cox comes away with it. Cox with the move off the glass, good for 2.
Yeah, good job by Betancourt Jones to regain possession, but then he lost track of where Kai Cox was, and he just said thank you very much and took it the distance.
Canes by 5 as they bring the ball up with Williams. Give it over to Mahan as we work down inside. That is Williams off the glass, good for 2. 25-22 lead, 3:40 remaining here in the first half as the Canes have the ball in the forecourt. Graham with the ball. Graham gives the left side as they work it around. Back to Graham, top of the key to Cox. Cox drives down the right lane with the right hand, off the glass, good. Kai Cox with 13.
High off the glass, with a little bit of English to put it up and in.
27-22 lead here for the Canes as they bring it back over. And Williams with the ball, gives it over to Keyhill. Back to Williams, they work it on the right side. Get it over to Mahan. Mahan gives it back out as now in the is Benekit Jones. And they get it outside. Shot taken, no good. Gill with the offensive board. Goes up strong, rolls around, no good. Follow up, second shot, no good. Ball again. Benekit Jones comes down with the ball as they get the ball back out and reset the offense.
Yeah, it's a couple too many extra chances, and Canes had the hands on the ball. First it was Damian Harrison, then Kai Cox. Neither one could secure a rebound.
With the ball is Mahan as he gives it in the corner. Give it back over to Williams. Work it down inside. Shot off the glass and good there by Campfield for his first 2 points of the game.
So last 3 buckets from 3 different players, and that's what Central's going to need. They got to get a couple of extra scorers out there. Williams, Howard, and Campfield with the last 3 buckets for the Vikings.
Schaefer with the ball, top of the key, gives it over to Harrison. Harrison back out to Graham. Graham over to Lemon. Lemon looking inside, goes back up top, left side to Kai Cox. Cox loses control, stolen away. They bring it up with Mahan as he takes it to the hole. Off the glass, good for 2.
And now Mahon getting into it involved. 4 different buckets now from 4 different players. Lead down to 1 with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Mahon with the 2 points there, and it's a 1-point game. With the ball is the Canes, and they work it into the corner. That's Harrison for 3. Good!
First points of the game for Damian Harrison. They needed that. Good set play to get him open in the corner, and I mean wide open, and Damian drained it.
Williams with the ball as he's going to have the ball knocked away there by Graham.
They're going to get a foul, though, on Marino Graham. He's begging for the push-off, and I agree. Christian Williams basically had his arm wrapped around clearing space offensively, and with 1:31 remaining, this is the first whistle after 4 minutes. We have a timeout on the court.
We're going to take this timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Locally owned and operated, noble environment.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Minute 31 remaining here in the first half. Canes by 4 here in the semifinals in the 6A tourney here in the WPIAL. On the court for the Canes is Harrison, Cox, Davis, Walker, and Graham. As we're still waiting for Central Catholic to break the huddle, they will send out Stossel, Caller, Campfield, Cahill, and Williams.
Central Catholic will inbound. Remind you that the winner of this one will take on Friday night, 9 o'clock for the championship, the winner of the other semifinal, which is between the 1 and 4 seeds. 1 seed Upper St. Clair and 4 seed Seneca Valley. We'll get you a score update on that one here as we come along.
Central Catholic inbounds it, get over to Campfield, he'll get over to Gill for 3. A deep through, top of the key, good.
Enzo Khalil's third triple of the night. He's got 17 of the 29 now for Central.
Graham with the ball inside, gets it down to Harrison. Turnaround jumper inside the arc, good.
Oh, what's that beauty from Damian Harrison from the elbow. Step back, fade away, Nowitzki style. Youngsters, you don't know Dirk Nowitzki? Go look him up. That was pretty.
Stossel with the ball, top of the key. Drives right lane. Gets in between, gets it back out to Williams. Williams will drive in. Stolen by the Canes, picked up by Harrison. Harrison gets it over to Graham. Graham drives the lane. Graham's block, shot is blocked by Williams as they get the ball back out. Out to Haller. Haller gives it back out to Williams for 3, good.
Yeah, good job by Williams. He's the one who made the block at the other end and found his spot top of the key. Trailing the play, just waited for it, and a quick trigger to tie it up at 32. 22 seconds remaining.
Canes will probably play for the last shot down the last 20 seconds here in the half. We're tied at 32. Clock now at 15 seconds with Graham with the ball between the 2 circles. Down to 9, and Graham's going to get fouled.
Yeah, good foul. That's just a smart play by a well-coached team and a smart team as Jack Stossel. That's the first team foul against Central Catholic, so make him go and trigger something from the corner now with 8 seconds on the clock. Wouldn't be surprised if they do that again after a couple of seconds.
Yeah. They'll throw it to the backcourt, get it to Graham. Down to 6 seconds. Graham going to take it to the hole. Graham takes the shot. We're off hand, up and good.
Wow, and he had Stossel all over him. He just looked at coach and like, what else can I do? Great position, but Graham able to establish enough position offensively to put it up and in.
Well, we've played the first half here in North Allegheny, and the Canes lead by 2 over Central Catholic, 34-32. We're going to take this timeout. You're listening to high school basketball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
This game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. This broadcast is intended for the benefit of the viewing and listening audience. Any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is strictly prohibited. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Thank you for calling AXE. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. AXE can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need to use the lifts. I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call AXE today.
And welcome to the UPMC halftime show. UPMC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine services. Appointments are available at any of our 4 Lawrence County locations. 724-983-7000. That number again is 724-983-7000 for UPMC.
Quick look at your Creative Edge scoring recap from the first half, Tim. It's the Enzo Khalil show for Central Catholic. 19 of the 32 points, 12 in the first quarter and 7 in the second. Next inning scores Christian Williams with a 2 and a 3. He's got 5. And then 2 each for Jack Stossel, Seamus Mahon, Ryan Hauer, and Owen Campfield to round out the Central Catholic scoring. For Newcastle on the other side, Kai Cox with 13, Marino Graham with 11. And then Damian Harrison with 5, a 3-pointer for Chase Lemon, and then Jaden Schaefer with the first 2 of the game for Newcastle. And 2 points is the difference, as Newcastle outscored Central Catholic 16-14 in the first, tied 18-18 in the second. There's your 34-32 halftime advantage. And really, as I look at this, I have a rebounding total of 8 for Central Catholic, 7 for Newcastle. That means that there's been 15 total missed shots in this game, and that feels like a high number because all the shots have gone through the hoop. And more impressively, too, I got 5 total turnovers in this game as well. It's been a clean, effective game. I would say both teams got to be shooting well over 50% right now, too, heading into the locker room.
It's been a fast-paced, hard-played game here in front of this capacity crowd here at North Allegheny, and you got to be excited. I mean, this is a game what you expect to see in the semifinals of the 6A level, and these two schools are going right at each other. Very impressive with watching Enzo Cahill. We've seen him in the past, James, and boy, he looks like a different player this year. More confident, more wanting the ball, and more willing to lead a team.
Yeah, it's all revolving around him tonight. And I mean, he's done that for the last couple of years, last year especially, and this year even just another step above that. But I'll tell you what, really impressed with the way he has played. He's come out. The pace still favors Newcastle. I was fearful that this game was going to be more like what the other semifinal is right now. At the half, top seed Upper St. Clair 15, Seneca Valley 14.
Right.
And the main thought about Seneca Valley was they don't have the offense to be able to hang with an Upper St. Clair. Well, if they can play defense like they are in that game, then advantage Seneca Valley. Same here. Newcastle wanted this game to be a higher scoring affair, and so far they have played it to their pace, which is absolutely crucial. They need to continue to do that. Obviously, I mean, you know the Coach Blondo mantra. He wants to be under 40 points per game, so 10 points per quarter. Certainly above that, but same thing, it's even fewer points. It's 9 points per quarter on average for what the Vikings give up, and they've almost doubled that here, 16 and 18 in the first 2 quarters for the Newcastle offense. Can Central Catholic do a better job here in the second half of controlling the pace? That's going to be their LGKG key to the second half.
It's going to be interesting. Let's take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll have the second half of tonight's ball game here from North Allegheny. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Get the home field advantage with LGKG. Now let's take a look at the second half keys to the game.
For Newcastle, I think the key has got to be continue to do what you're doing, drive, draw, and dish. And you know Central Catholic's going to throw a couple of new defenses still coming your way here in the final 16 minutes. analyze, adjust, make the plays that need to happen. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to rush anything either. On the other side, for Central Catholic, continue to find ways to get the ball into the hands of some of your other guys. Enzo Khalil's going to get his, no doubt about it. Same thing, drive, draw, dish. Be ready if you're a guy like Christian Williams on the outside. He's the only one who's hit a three-pointer other than Enzo Career. Get Jack Stoessel involved a little bit more, I think, from the perimeter as well. That's got to be the key for Central Catholic, and also to get back to their game. They want to play defense. They have to play defense. That's the way they play. They've done all year, not by scoring an exorbitant amount of points, but more on the defensive end. That's where they got to get back to their game. They got to hold the Canes to under 10 in each quarter, in my mind, if they want to win this game.
All right, 2-point lead here for the Canes as we enter the third quarter, 8 minutes on the clock, as Canes will inbound the ball, and bringing the ball across the timeline is Marino Graham. Marino inside to Schaefer. Schaefer hands it back off to Cox. Cox on the right wing. Cox drives down by the lane and pulls it back out, and almost stolen away, but picked up there by Graham. Graham looking over the court, looking to move to his left.
But already a much better defensive opening series for Central Catholic. Already taking 30 seconds off the clock.
Drive inside it by Cox. Cox pull up jumper, back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Central Catholic as Stoessel will bring the ball up for Central Catholic.
And again, unofficially, I only have 9 team rebounds for Central Catholic and 7 for Newcastle.
They get it back over to Haller outside. Now back to Stoessel. As you can see, they're taking a little bit more time out of the drive. Hill with the drive shot over the basket. Picked up there by the Canes.
Yeah, I think he tried to absorb contact, thought he was going to get contact, and ended up being a free run of the hoop, and as a result, Too Strong missed everything.
Harrison with the ball inside the lane. Harrison takes a strong. Ball's going to be blocked there by Cahill as they bring the ball back up with Stoessel. He drives in the lane with the left-hand shot, no good. Rebound by Harrison for the Canes.
Yeah, Stoessel actually was the one who got the hand on that last shot against Harrison. A good job by Harrison staying with him defensively back at the other end and making up for it. After a fast-paced first half, 90 seconds gone with no points on the board here in the third. But again, lack of whistles, not many fouls, a lot of great flow to this game. We're being told complete opposite in the other semifinal game right now. Sorry to our colleagues Tyler Polk and Eric Thomas as they're getting a rough one. We're getting some great action here up and down the court.
But the ball is Graham, top of the key, closer to the midcourt. Now drives, gives it back over to Harrison, give it right back to Graham on the right wing.
Newcastle content to play a little four corners right now, just kind of spread the court.
Yep. You can see that's what they're trying to do, slow down this game with their defense. Graham drives inside, and he's going to get fouled. He goes up strong. He got hit as he'll go to the line, and that will be on Jack Stoessel.
Yeah, Owen Campfield had a hefty block, but he got tripped up, did Marino Graham by Campfield on his way to the hoop, and that's where the foul occurred. Not on the block, but on the foul before. He's claiming all ball. You're right. You got all ball first, and also Campfield, got the big block to end the play. The issue was tripping up with the legs is what leads to the foul.
So Graham hits the first and falls with the second. He's a 78% shooter at the line and extends Canes' lead to 4.
Full court
pressure to backcourt. As they get it back out, that's Haller. Haller loses control. Dalman gets it back. Now they work it outside and drive baseline. Williams takes a shot up and good.
Oh, what a nifty head move there from Christian Williams. Faked the lead, is going back outside and spun quickly back towards the baseline and laid it up and in. Got around the defender with ease.
Graham with the ball here in the forecourt for the Canes. Get it into Schaefer at top of the line at the high post. Now gives it back over to Cox inside to Schaefer. Schaefer drives baseline. Schaefer stops his dribble. He's going to be guarded tight. Looking for some help. Goes up strong. Shot no good. Ball going to be out of bounds. Last touch there by Central Catholic. He'll stay with the Canes.
Yeah, good job by Schaefer though, not panicking because he got pinned basically underneath the backboard. Pivoted around, got a good look at the shot. Yeah, it was blocked, but it was in a situation that at least you have a chance to now get the ball back.
Cox with the ball down low. Double team. Tries to go in strong, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul against Central Catholic.
Yeah, they tried to poke it away once or twice, and a little bit too handsy the third time. Christian Williams will pick up the foul.
Canes lead by 2, 36-34. 5 minutes, 8 seconds remaining here in the third. They throw it up top, and Harrison comes down with it. Harrison on the move. Now gives it back out to Lemon. Lemon drives. Lemon on the runner. No good. Rebound there by Campfield as they bring the ball up with Khalil. Get it over. This is a 3-try. Shot no good. Rebound there by Cox. Cox gives the ball back out to Graham. Graham going to drive in the lane. Has room. Stop. A little high up. Shot no good. And whistled a foul. And they're going to get that on Khalil. That's his second. Team's third. And we'll put Graham at the line shooting 2.
Yeah, nifty crossover from the freshman. On the right wing, crosses over, gets to the foul line, absorbs contact. And he's going to go to the PJM free throw line. Already 4 for 4 today is the freshman from the charity stripe.
And he puts the next one in. And it's a 3-point Canes lead.
Leads Newcastle scores now with 14 does Marino Graham. The balance of this offense all year, Harrison, Cox, and Graham averaging 16, 15, and 13 respectively over the course of the year. That's been what's been so impressive for this Newcastle team this season, that balance game in, game out.
Graham hits them both, and it's a 4-point Canes lead. Stoessel with the ball as he brings the ball in the forecourt. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the quarter.
Yeah, but this is the kind of game that Central wants. They want to grind it out.
They drive into the lane with Williams. Shot no good. Rebound there by Davis for the Canes as to bring the ball up.
Cox got a piece of the ball. I thought he got a piece of the arm, too. The official said no call. Well, maybe a break there for the Canes.
Graham with the ball. Has room now. Pulls it back out. Gives it over to Cox. Over to Lemon on the left wing. Lemon dribbling with the ball, and he's going to take out his own man. And they're going to get Khalil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely the right call. It's because the Central Catholic player, Danny Haller, literally gave a hip check to Marino Graham that knocked him into the path of Lemon. And that's why Lemon got upended by his own teammate, was because of the hip check from Danny Haller. Great see by the official for that foul.
And then they go to the backcourt, and Graham will bring the ball in the forecourt.
4th team foul against Central as well as we hit the midway point of the quarter.
Graham with the ball goes into the corner to Cox. Cox spins into the arc. Drives inside, runner, 6-footer. Rolls the rim, no good. Rebounded by Central Catholic. They get it out to Williams. Williams will back it off. 3:35 here to play in the quarter. They give it back over to Stoessel, top of the key between the two circles. Right side of Williams. Into the corner to Stoessel. Back out to Williams. Williams, top of the key, backs it back out. 3:20 here to play in the quarter. Back over to Khalil. Khalil with the ball. Khalil dribbling behind his back, now brings the ball down into the corner. He's trapped and the ball's loose. Picked up by the Canes, lost to the ball. And we're going to whistle and a foul. Who are going to get the foul on?
I think it's going to go on Davis as he went for that loose ball. And kind of another break for the Canes because Central Catholic ended up having a wide open layup. But with 3:07 remaining, a 4-point Newcastle lead, timeout on the court.
And with that immediate timeout, we're going to take this timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
GEM Building Contractors and Developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different. How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school. What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Central Catholic inbound, they'll get it up top. They'll get over to Mahan. Mahan with the ball. Gives it over to Stossel. Over to Hauer. As they give it back out to Khalil. Khalil will drive at the lane. He'll stop. He'll move inside and make a runner good.
Yeah, nice pump fake. Got Kai Cox in the air. Khalil then steps through, finishes the play with a little 10-foot floater.
2-point game here, 38-36. Stolen by Khalil. Khalil on the move to the glass. Shot rolls rim, no good. Rebound, shot, no good. Rebound there. A third time, and we're going to whistle on the foul. And Danny Holler will head to the line.
Yeah, Holler a couple of times getting the offensive bound on that one. Good job after the miscommunication led to the steal. Defense gets back, gets in good position, but nobody boxing out. And a chance now for the Vikings to tie it at the free throw line. Parada Jones McCree, excellence is their guarantee. Combined 10 for 10 from the charity stripe tonight, and the first one's good as well.
Holler with his first points of the game. And he'll look to try to tie it up at 38 with trying to complete the pair. The senior shoots and does. So we're tied at 38, 2:29 remaining here in the third quarter. Talk about a contrasting quarters.
Yeah. Well, and again, this is exactly what Central Catholic needed to do. They needed to slow this game down. After 16-14 and 18-18 the scores per quarter in the first half, it's currently 6-4 with 2.5 remaining in the third quarter.
Graham with the ball in the forecourt. Gives it over to Cox. Cox guarded there tight by Holler. As he drives inside, Cox on the move. Shot no good, ball on the ground. Picked up there by Stossel. Stossel's going to have the ball stripped there by Cox, and we're going to get a whistle. And they're going to get Cox on the foul.
Yeah, tried to poke it away, but ended up just getting a little bit of the body, enough to pick up the personal. Team second.
That is Cox's first.
Excuse me, team third foul.
Stossel with the ball in the forecourt. Jump pass gets it over to Howard. They work in the corner for three. Back of the rim. Shot by Williams is no good. Follow up. Going to roll the rim. No good. Rebound there by Harrison. It gives it out to Cox. Cox going to have the ball stolen away on the reach-in. They're going to get a foul on the reach-in on Christian Williams.
Yeah, they're going to get it on Mahon.
Oh, they're going to get it on Mahon. Okay.
Yeah, it was before the steal. As both he and Cox are going for the ball, Mahon basically just grabbed the arm of Cox and allowed him not to see it. Again, these officials are all over it tonight. You're not getting away with those little things. Red zone bonus free throws coming now here at the charity stripe. Is Kai Cox the one to shoot it?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. He's saying he gave a little stiff arm to make sure. Basically, it's like flag guarding if you're talking flag football, which, by the way, Newcastle Lady Canes will have their first year of flag football coming up here this spring. How about
looking
that?
forward to that. Here's the first shot by Cox. It's going to bounce the back of the rim and fall away. No good. From the Parada Jones-McCree three-throw line. Parada Jones-McCree, attorney at law. Excellent is our guarantee.
Get you another score here in a moment. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority, Central Catholic, and Upper St. Clair. It was a one-point game at the half. We'll get another update here momentarily, we hope.
Cox makes the second shot and a 1 point Canes lead. Pressure in the backcourt by the Canes. They break it as they bring the ball up with Stossel. Stossel with the ball between the two circles, guarded there by Cox. They go right wing. They get it over to Williams, over to Howard. Work it back out to Mahon as they work inside. That is Khalil. Khalil, throw cross court. Stossel for deep three, misses everything. Goes out of bounds on the air ball, and the Canes will have the ball. 1 point lead, 1:10 remaining here in the third. The Canes will bring the ball up with Graham. Little pressure shown here. Two-man ball will bring it across the timeline. Graham with the ball. We're under a minute here to play in the quarter. Graham dribbling just right of center court. Graham on the wing. Graham spins inside. Now dribbles it back out, gives it over to Cox. Down to 42 seconds. Cox drives inside. Cox jumps, shot, no good. Rebound there by Central Catholic, and a reach-in foul. And who are they going to get this one on? They're going to get it on Walker? Yes.
Kings foul on number 4, Jermaine Walker. His
First foul on Mister. Team's fourth, though, so a foul in the last 36 seconds will send Central Catholic into the bonus and the free throw line, and a chance again for them to maybe take the final shot and take the lead after 3, 39-38 with 30 seconds left.
Stolzel will bring the ball across the timeline. We're down to 27 seconds. Give it over to Khalil. Khalil drives down by baseline and now tries to back in. Loses the ball, gets it back, and gets it back over.
Nifty dribbling by Khalil.
Work it down to Williams. Williams finds inside. That's Hauer for a jumper shot. No good. Rebound there by the Canes. Get it out to Graham. 6 seconds here to play. 5, 4. Graham with the ball. Drives inside. Graham takes a move. Takes it a hole. Off the glass. Rolls the rim and good.
Well, he did it to end the second. He does it again to end the third. Nifty dribbling, finds himself in the lane, hangs in the air, and gets it to fall and give the Canes a 3-point lead, 41-38 through 3 quarters.
We'll take this timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
We've played 3 quarters of a basketball game. The Canes lead by 3. They outscore Central Catholic by 1 in the quarter, 7-6. Only 13 total points scored there. The lowest point scored in the first 2 quarters by any team was 14.
25-20 Upper St. Clair at the end of 3 quarters over Seneca Valley.
And there's our Newcastle Transit Authority out of town scoreboard. As we start the 4th quarter, Stolzel with the ball, gets it over to Khalil. Khalil with the ball, gives it back out to Stolzel, top of the key.
Khalil with 21 to lead all scorers tonight. Need to be right in his hip pocket if you're Newcastle the rest of the way.
Khalil with the ball as they work behind the arc. Guarded there by Walker. Gets a pick, puts up a 3, rolls the rim, no good. Rebound Harrison, gets it out to Cox, over to Graham.
First missed trifecta from Khalil tonight. Davis went below the screen, but a good job to hedge it enough that I believe it was Graham on the hedge, to make it have to go and at least shoot it from NBA range, and it's off the mark.
Graham with the ball. Graham going to drive into the lane. Still there by Khalil. Khalil cut off the pass, headed there for Cox. It's Khalil with the ball, top of the key. He loses control. Crocker make a nice play, grabbing the ball. We'll see what the whistle says.
Yeah, Walker's going to get the foul. He kind of came in with the shoulder a little bit to lead to that potential steal, so he'll get the foul. His second. Team's first. Didn't mark down the one in the 3rd quarter. My bad.
As they get it over to Williams. Williams out to Stolzel. Stolzel gives it back out to Khalil.
By the way, standing room only crowd here at North Allegheny tonight.
Yep. As they ride baseline. Shot going to be stripped away there by Graham. He'll stay with Central Catholic.
Back in the game is number 10, Chase Lemon.
They throw it up top. They get it in, and now they go over to Khalil. He'll try a 3 on a roll. Shot taken, no good. What were we going to get? A whistle underneath. We're going to push off against Lemon.
Yeah, Lemon, he's given up about 6 or 7 inches down on the block, and this gave a little extra shove in the back, basically, to try to gain some space, so he'll pick up his first, team's second foul. Still a 3-point Canes lead early 4th quarter.
6:45 here to play 4th. They get it in to Williams. Give it over to Khalil. Khalil with the ball, guarded there by Harrison. Top of the key, that's Aller for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, stripped away by Graham. Get it out to Cox, over to Davis. Davis breaks down. Works it in, finds a cutter, that's Harrison for 2.
Oh, what a nifty pass, Quaylen Davis to find Damian Harrison there on the block, and a good job of Harrison to seal off the position and give the Canes their largest lead of the night of 5.
Stossel brings the ball up. Stossel, top of the key, goes right side, gets it over to Campfield. Campfield is going to lose the ball out of bounds. Last touch there by the Canes.
Oh, beautiful play by Graham to get there and knock the ball away. Stossel on the double deflection, last to touch it. He jumps out of bounds right to the near Balgini paw on the wall and throws it back off of Graham, who was on the turf.
Campfield with the ball, gets it back right side.
I mean, beautiful play by both players there, Tim. You hate to see either team become the quote-unquote winner in that one.
Stossel with the ball on the left wing against Lemon. Drives into the lane against Lemon, takes it to the hole, shot off the glass, rolls the rim in, good.
Good defensive position by Lemon, but just a better, stronger play offensively. Stoffel staying with it.
A little pressure show in the backcourt. Graham breaks it and brings it into the forecourt. Throw cross court for Harrison. Harrison drives, has lane, takes it to the hole, makes a nice nifty move, puts it up and in.
Yeah, a little double clutch in the air, Jordan style, and lays it off the window and in.
5-point lead, Canes, 5:25 here to play, fourth quarter. Get the ball over to Campfield. Campfield gives it back out to Khalil. Khalil, top of the key, inside the arc, rolls the rim behind the line for 2.
And a timeout, full timeout going to be called by Central Catholic with 5:14 remaining. And again, I like this. Try to slow it down as it was starting to get back to Newcastle pace, 45-42. Let's take a timeout as well. Back in a moment, listening to the 6A semis on Lawrence County SportsNet. When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
5 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Canes by 3, 45-42. Just to remind everybody, we do have 2 awards coming up after the game. Tonight we'll have the Maley Chiropractic and the MVP Insurance MVP of the game award to give out.
Well, both teams right now need to go back to their foundation. Newcastle try to push the pace when they can, and Central Catholic, I think, again, that's why they call the timeout. Maybe switch up the defense here, throw something different at the Canes, try to slow it down. Your foundation plays brought to you by Doran Concrete, laying the foundation for your Homer business for 30 years at doranconcrete.com.
Graham with the ball, gives it over. That's Harrison for 3, rolls the rim, no good. Davis gets the big offensive board. And then we get a whistle, a timeout by the Canes with 4:56 remaining here, fourth quarter.
And it'll be a 30-second Pontius Insurance timeout with 4:56 here remaining in the contest. Give a shout out to our friends at Pontius Insurance, whether it's Dan Pontius, Tracy Giddings, or Jessica Dix, excuse me. Home, auto, business, and life insurance with a local agent at Pontius Insurance. While we have a moment, give a shout out to our friends at MedorBonnerLaw.com as well. Flexible appointment hours. Medor Bonner Law has a team of experienced lawyers and staff, always ready to help protect your possessions with Medor Bonner Law.
Well, the Canes have kind of upped the tempo here in the fourth quarter. They lead by 3, 45-42. Lemon will throw it in. Excuse me. There will be Kai Cox in front of the bench throwing it in here for the Canes. We got a little piece of tape or something on the floor. They'll pick it up and throw it away.
It's the marker cap from Coach Blundo's dry erase marker as he was drawing up the play. So I wonder where that went.
And they get the ball into Graham. Graham brings it back out. Graham top of the key between the 2 circles. Drives down the right side, loses control, puts it back. Gets it over to Cox.
He just did a full split on the court. I don't know how he didn't move that pivot foot, Tim, but he didn't.
As they move the ball pass over to Harrison now with the ball from Graham. Give it back to Graham. Graham on the left wing. 4:25 here to play.
Marino Graham, nifty moves. Had Khalil going the entire wrong direction again. Now we'll reset the play with 4:20 remaining.
Graham looking for Davis to make a move. Come out on the screen. Goes down the left side. Finds Harrison underneath. Harrison for two.
Yeah, he set up the screen and rolled it. He went away from it. The help defense comes over, and Harrison's left wide open down on the block. He's now in double digits.
47-42, under 4 minutes here to play. With the ball is Williams. Williams on the right wing, guarded there by Davis. As he drives down underneath the hoop, tries a reverse shot, no good. Get a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Davis, a split second late. He's going to get him on the arm, and we're going to have another timeout on the court before the free throws. 3:47 remaining. It's a 5-point lead for the Canes.
We're going to take this timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority. Going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Christian Williams at the line shooting two. The first shot hits the back of the rim and blows away. He'll try to split the pair and does. He has 8 here tonight. And it's 47-43 lead. A little pressure shown in the backcourt, but Graham will bring it up here for the Canes. We're under 3 minutes, 40 seconds here to determine which of these two schools go to the peak here in the 6A WPIAL tourney. As they bring the ball down, that is Graham. Bounce pass out on the left wing to Cox. Cox top of the key as he bracks it back out. Guarded it tight by Williams. Cox drives into the lane. Cox on a runner, shot no good. Cox tries to get his own rebound, does. And they're going to whistle, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch there by Central Catholic. He'll stay with the Canes.
Yeah, good job fighting into the lane. Better job fighting for the rebound. Following your shot, young man, and get that offensive rebound.
Cox with the ball, now gives it out to Harrison. Into the corner to Graham. Graham guarded there by Williams. Drives baseline. Pulls it back out and gives it over to Cox on the wing. Cox on the right wing. Loses control of the ball, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And let's see who they get this one on.
If that's on Quaylen, it'll be his 5th, but it's on Cox.
It's going to be on Cox. That's his 2nd.
Yeah, they both went diving in for the loose ball.
That's what I was waiting to find out.
And 4 fingers shown by Coach Blundo. 4 fouls against Newcastle, none here in the 4th quarter against Central Catholic. 3 minutes to go. It's a 4-point lead for the Canes.
Stessel gets it out over to Williams. Williams throws inside to Khalil. Khalil throws across court. Drive down the lane. Shot taken, no good there by Halfner, but we're going to get a foul. That'll be Davis. That'll be number 5.
Newcastle foul, number 14.
So he will foul out with 2:45 2:43 left here in the fourth quarter.
So 2:43, he'll go to the bench as Holler will go to the free throw line, the Pro Jones McCree free throw line. And Coach Blundo asking for the explanation because there was not only that, but there was one earlier as well in the possession as Walker's going to check in for Davis. There was an early one in the possession where you could have called a block or a charge. There was nothing called. And then that one looked like Quaylen had great position, but was not given the benefit of the doubt, and instead 2 free throws coming now for the senior.
Yeah, Danny Holler at the line. Puts the first one in. Getting all his points at the line. Second shot, gonna roll the rim and fall in. He has 4 tonight. Canes lead by 2, just under 2:40 here to play. Get the ball left side over to Graham. Graham's guarded there by Stolzel, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on Stolzel. That'll be his first. Or second, take that back.
But the team's first. Oh, all right. Mr. Rossai says third against Stolzel. I had it as 2 as well, Tim.
All right. As we'll get the ball into Graham. Under 2:30 here to play. Canes by 2. Graham with the ball. Graham on the left side. Drives into the lane. On a runner. Off the glass. Good.
And he needed to as well, Tim, because he was going to run right into Khalil, who was ready to take the charge. Stops short and goes around him for the bucket.
4-point lead here for the Canes. 2:05 here to play. Stolzel gets it to Holler. Into the corner. They bounce pass down inside. That's Cahill. Tries, gets underneath the rim. Can't make the shot. Ball's loose. Is going to go into the backcourt. And yes, they're going to call over and back. That is the correct call. The Canes never touched the ball.
The officials are going to come in and discuss this because the ball was saved on a rebound, still in the offensive possession. So that's got to then stay because Central Catholic then grabs it and touches it in the front court and then in the back court. It should be over and back before there's any foul.
Yeah,
and that's what they got to be discussing here is who has touched the ball last. The ball is touched in the front court by Central Catholic. It was never touched by Newcastle.
But they're going to walk it down to the free-throw line.
The officials say the other way. They said that it was touched by Newcastle.
I think they originally got it correct, and the other officials talked them out of it.
1,000%, Tim, 1,000%. Jermaine Walker picks up the foul, and yes, there is a foul, no doubt about it, but the ball was touched in the backcourt. On a standard rebound save, that's fine. The issue is the ball was then touched in the front court and established possession again for Central Catholic in the front court and then touched first by them in the back court. That's why it should have been. Now, we got the perfect vantage point. We're right at center court for that, Tim. Just a missed call. I think you're right. Maybe thinking too much about it as they had it right initially and then changed it.
They hit them both, and it's a 2-point game, and the ball's going to be timeout called there by the Canes.
And luckily, too, because the ball was knocked back into the hands of Walker,
who was out of bounds when he grabbed it.
So a minute 53 remaining. It's a 2-point game and a timeout on the court. 30-second Pontius Insurance timeout. Chance to remind you again, coming up after the game, we'll announce an MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Get in the game at MVP Insurance, coaching clients to better prices and better coverage with locations in New Springfield, Ohio and Zelienople.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left here. Canes with a 2-point lead, and they'll have to inbound the ball. And they'll face the full court pressure of Central Catholic. Great game here between the number 2 and the 3 seed in the 6A championship here from North Allegheny. On the court for the Canes is Cox, Graham, Lemon, Harrison, and Walker.
Newcastle will exit the way that you came in.
Cahill, Stolzel, Holler, Williams, and Campfield, I believe, is on the field. On the court, I should say. Get it into Graham, and they'll back it off. So the Canes will bring it up. The minute 45 here to play. Graham drives into the lane. Graham sends it back out to Walker. Walker gives it back out as they're working around the arc. Give it back to Graham.
And Newcastle doesn't have to be in any hurry. 90 seconds remaining, no shot clock. So lots of fouls to give for Central
They
Catholic.
got mugged and no call. They get it out to Cahill. He'll pass it off to Holler. Williams will drop it in for 2.
He's in double figures. We're tied at 49. Minute 15 remaining.
Literally got mugged there, no call. With the ball is Graham. Graham brings the ball up. Gives it over to Cox. We are tied at 49, under 60 seconds here to play. Cox with the ball, guarded there by Williams. Cox drives into the lane, finds underneath, and we're going to get a whistle and
foul on the pass.
They're going to get Williams on the foul.
And only the second team foul against Central Catholic. I mean, they can be as aggressive as they want here in the final 47 seconds here, Tim.
Number 14, Christian Williams, his second.
That is Williams' second, team second. And a timeout. Newcastle will take their third timeout. There will be 2 left, and we'll take a timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Hey, Scott.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
And welcome back here to North Allegheny as we get ready for the last, 47 seconds of tonight's ball game, tied at 49. Canes will have the ball inbounding. Both teams, the Canes have 3 timeouts left, 2 timeouts left, and 3 timeouts left for Central Catholic.
So coming out defensively for Central Catholic, they'll be defending with the inbound coming underneath their defensive hoop. They're going to have Stossel out on the court along with Khalil, Mahon, and Williams, as well as Danny Haller. And it is the starting 5, except no Schaefer. It'll be Walker in place of Schaefer to go along with Cox, Lemon, Harrison, and Graham. Graham to trigger underneath his offensive hoop.
They get it into Cox. Cox brings it back around, going towards the top of the key. Now brings it over to Graham on the wing on the right side. Graham guarded there by Williams. Graham dribbling the ball, gets it over, and he gets fouled by Williams. That'll be his third. And it's 34 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, tied at 49. That is the team's third.
And if you're Central Catholic, I mean, that's what the game plan. Do it again. Get him out towards midcourt, let about 10 seconds run off, and maybe commit another foul. You still got 1 to give. That's well, you don't want that. You got to hold on the inbounds pass. Danny Haller basically had Lemon by the neck. So now you can't do that anymore because you'll send him to the Piranha Jones McCree free throw line.
So no time coming off the clock as that was, Canes will get the ball inbounded to Graham. The clock rolls down to 30 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 49. Graham with the ball between the 2 circles. Graham gets over into the corner by us here on the right side. Graham with the ball down to 16 seconds. The Canes looking to play for the last shot. Canes down to 12 seconds. And there's the timeout.
Timeout with 11 seconds remaining. Canes still with 1 timeout left, but now you can draw up exactly what you want coming out of this huddle. I mean, Coach Blundo's playbook, I don't think it's as big as a Coach Grabowski playbook that's,
but it's been very successful.
Yes, it
coming
has.
out of timeout, so we'll see exactly what they choose to do. Obviously, you got to be, the players we're talking about all season long are Cox, Harrison, and Graham. We'll see exactly what they choose to do here. But you have a triple threat, and that's going to make it difficult for Central Catholic to figure out which one do you have to guard or double team, and which one do you leave open.
So for me, if I'm Newcastle first off, the way I'm looking at this, Marino Graham His nifty dribbling has gotten the ball into the lane time and time again tonight. I think you look at exactly that. Draw something up, maybe a high screen, either use it, go away from it, whatever the freshman feels comfortable with. And yes, trust your freshman to make the decision. You got Lemon waiting in the corner. You got Harrison waiting, driving into the lane. You got Jermaine Walker, not on the scorebook yet tonight. How fitting would that be? He's someone who is ready to catch and shoot at all times on the outside as well. And obviously Kai Cox in there crashing the boards as well. I think you get the ball into the hands of Marino Graham. Let your playmakers make plays.
See what happens. 11.3 seconds remaining here in the fourth. We're tied at 49. Kai Cox to trigger it in. Gets it in the backcourt to Graham. We're down to 10 seconds. Graham with the ball. Graham moves to the middle between two circles. Graham loses the ball, gets it back. Drives inside, loses, gets it to Harrison. Off the glass, good! It's the foul! David Harrison pick up the last ball. Goes right to the hole, puts it in, and the Canes have the lead with no time on the clock. They're going to have to put a time on. They'll probably put about 1 second on, maybe less. We'll see exactly what they choose to do. But the Canes got a 2-point lead.
Checking the instant replay. I don't have any time. I did not have the score bug in my clock to be able to confirm exactly how much time should be left. My goodness. But it's exactly what we said, Tim. Let your freshman get into the lane and make the decision. He lost it at first, got it back, got into the lane, and won on the pass to Damian Harrison.
So Harrison, we headed to the line. He is a 74% free throw shooter.
Correction, 0.4 seconds.
0.4 on the clock, which also means that's not time to catch and shoot, Tim. You just missed this, the game's over.
There you go. Here we go. Damon Harrison at the line. 13 on the night, none bigger than his last two. Giving a 2-point lead here to the Canes. The senior at the line shoots back of the rim and it rolls in. Central Catholic takes the timeout and a 3-point lead here for the Canes. Well, James, in a lot of ways.
Well, let's
just
let's look at that replay again here, Tim, just to kind of understand what happened. And Mr. Rossai, Upper St. Clair is victorious.
So potential 1 versus 2.
Clair is victorious.
So potential 1 versus 2. On Friday. In the 6A championship, we'll see.
0.4 on the clock, triggering it will be Seamus Mahan.
Mahan to throw it in. There it is, it's too late. And the ball going to sail over the backboard, no good. And there it is, the Canes a winner here today at North Allegheny as they'll go to the WPIAL 6A championship game with a 51-49 victory. 52-49 victory over Central Catholic. And what a classic here in North Allegheny.
Back and forth affair. Canes dictated the pace early. Central Catholic took it to them in the third quarter in the slow it down style. But in the end, Graham to Harrison for the game winner with 0.4 seconds on the clock. Incredible game. Season not over for Central Catholic. They will host on Friday night against Seneca Valley for third place. Both teams advance to the States, but it's the Canes who make a trip back, and it's going to be a rematch. Upper St. Clair versus Newcastle, part 2, coming up Friday night, 9 o'clock, down at the Peterson Event Center.
Can't wait. It's going to be great. Stay tuned for more. Let's take a timeout. We'll start our Tri-County Principal postgame show right after this. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet, but more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Works in
And welcome back here to North Allegheny as the Canes come away with a 3-point victory over Central Catholic in a 2-versus-3 semifinal here at North Allegheny as the Canes win 52-49 here tonight over Central Catholic in a classic once again in the WPIAL semifinals as the Canes will head back to the WPIAL championship game against Upper St. Clair as we get ready for that in a little bit. But more importantly, let's talk about tonight's ball game. 2 great teams playing against each other, giving it everything they got. Central Catholic came in tonight 21-2, Newcastle 22-1. Let's go over the scores first for Central Catholic. We got Jack Stolzel with 6. Enzo Khalil with 23 here tonight as he led all scores in tonight's ball game. Danny Haller with 4. Christian Williams in double figures with 10. Owen Canfield with a deuce. Seamus McMahon with 2. And Ryan Hauer also with 2 as they totaled up to 49 points for the Canes. They were led by the freshman Marino Graham with 19, Damian Harris with 14. Chase Lemon had a 3-pointer in the ball game. Kai Cox also with 14 points here tonight. Quaylen Davis did not score but played major minutes, fouling out with 2:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jaden Schaefer with the first 2 points of the ball game here for the Canes, and that's how the scoring went for the Canes in tonight. When you look at the scoreboard here tonight, in the first quarter, the Canes led Central Catholic after one 16-14 at halftime. The second quarter, the Canes outscored Central Catholic 18-16 to take a 34-32 lead. In the third quarter, Central Catholic decided to take kind of the air out of the ball as it was a 7-6 Newcastle lead in the third quarter, and they led by 41-38. In the fourth quarter, both teams scored 11, and the Canes come away with a 52-49 victory here tonight. And an impressive win here for the Canes as they continue their march towards a WPIAL championship as they now improve to 22-2 on the season, or excuse me, 23-2 on the season, and Central Catholic falls to 21-3 on the season. Once again, it's Newcastle now 23-1, and Central Catholic now 21-3 on the season. And an impressive game here for the Canes, led by the freshman Marino Graham, who had 19 points here tonight and a huge assist at the end of the game.
Yeah, the career high scoring, but then it's the assist. And I mean, you talk about a quarterback who throws the ball so well for the football team. To do that, what he did tonight, hang on a second.
We're going to give some shirts away as Marino just came by, and we're going to give him his shirt here, and might as well just tell everybody what's going on. We got 2 awards to give away. One is the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game, and the other is the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. And let's just give those awards now while we're talking about it. First off, to the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award. It was the end of the play. A great play by Marino Graham, handling the ball as a freshman, going into the lane, and then falling down. As he was falling down, finding the cutter in Damian Harrison, who puts the ball off the glass with the foul and scores the 3-point play to give the Canes the 3-point win against Central Catholic. So Damian Harris is tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award. He'll receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and full list of this year's top plays, go to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations again to Damian Harris, tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award winner. And let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And let's talk about Marino Graham, because again, the quarterback, you talk about throwing the ball like right over the back of a defensive back to get it to your wide receiver. That's basically what you had right there. In Newcastle, the 7 players that you saw on the court tonight are 7 players who all starred all year long for Coach Mazzocco on the football field as well. That pass was inch perfect, over top of a defender, just over his shoulder, who didn't get the head turned in time, and the wide receiver, Damian, goes and grabs it, lays it up and in off the window to get the game-winning bucket. But again, I love it. You got a career high. You've scored at will. At the end of the second quarter, Marino Graham gets the buzzer beater. And in the third quarter, he hits the buzzer beater. He gets in the lane again, and he dishes it off to Damian Harrison to get the bucket. Marino Graham, career high 19 points and the assist of the year. He's your MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Congratulations to Marino Graham. He just got his customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone for being today's MVP of the game. And again, you get the full list of all the game MVPs and game plays of the game for the year by going online to lcsportsnet.com and click on awards. Congratulations, Marino Graham. Career high 19 points and then some for Marino Graham, your MVP of the game. Call MVP for the win.
Well, what a game here, and led by the freshman Marino Graham. And
you busy on Friday night, Tim?
Yeah, no, I think my agenda just got cleared.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all day.
9 o'clock on Friday. The nightcap, and the Shannock real quick tomorrow. The girls have a chance to match that if they win their semifinal tomorrow, right here actually against Rochester. They'll have breakfast ball Saturday morning. So
looking forward to that.
I don't know. We're looking for a hotel at this point, probably for the overnight. But Newcastle, again, it's incredible. This is in 16 years for Coach Blundo. This is the 10th trip that they have made, Tim, to the WPIAL championships.
It's really an impressive run that Coach has had throughout his career here, and what he has done and what he means to this program, and it's just an impressive run here tonight. Again, congratulations to the Canes. Congratulations to Central Catholic on a great season that comes up short, but congratulations again to the Newcastle Red Hurricane as they come away with a 52-49 victory. We're going to end it right here. We'll come back. Let's see if we got anything else going on. I think we're done. And I wasn't sure if you're grabbing someone or not. Let's call it a night here from North Allegheny. It's a great one for the Canes as they'll play Friday night for the WPIAL 6A Championship with a 52-49 victory over number 3 Central Catholic. For James Stotson, I'm Tim Continenza, wishing you all a wonderful good evening. We'll talk to you soon right here on LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.